watch and comment. Thank you so much, Midnight. I really appreciate that. Abdul Takaya, first is here. Thank you so much for joining here. And don't forget to sharing my live so you can connect more people first. So you're not alone. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday kay Midnight. God bless you. Hope you just, stay healthy and stay strong to give more years to come. Thank, thank you for joining here. Happy birthday to you. Maria, ang ganda ng wali mo. Thank you for joining, Maria. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bakit midnight cake niyo party? Yeah, midnight party. This is your birthday. You should be happy. Yeah. Yay. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for joining my live streaming. So you see, you found that the real one here. Yeah, she's singing with you. Thank you for joining here. Yeah, not all like live streaming like this. Are you 12 plus? No, I'm not 12 plus. Thank you so much. I am the 29 years old, becoming 30 years old. Not 12 years old. You look like I'm 12 years old. Thank you for sharing my life, guys. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys. Don't forget to comment below. We're just asking anything. I actually want color also. Oh, he's so young. Do you think my wish will come true? Um, yeah, uh, your wishes is, you just believe yourself and you can create everything. That's the miracle happening in your life. If you are very believing God and then you very believing yourself and then you wish, so God always will decide you. You know. That's like, like you can every day to pray, like for example, is before you sleep, you can see the prayer for silent, and then for like every like when you wake up for morning, you can pray. I just they have something miracle happens. So that you wish, hope you granted. I want to become an Indian idol. Oh, why not? So you can go. Yeah, you can to believe yourself. Oh, you're 15 years old. They are commenting that you decide to choice. This is my first time see you and you're 50. Thank you, Skill. Don't forget to subscribe this series. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe my channel and to comment my more videos. So you can see my previous videos and my popular videos. So you can watch there. Yeah. You just comment at least mga 10 characteristic words. So you just pushing my YouTube. So maybe I monetize or maybe exclusive my more videos to hire up my um, watch hours only. Want to learn a word in Portuguese. I don't know that the words Portuguese. Yeah, my language that I know is English, Filipino, or Cebuana. That's it. I don't know that type of different language here in the Philippines. Thank you so much. Yeah, don't forget to sharing my life, guys. So you can connect me the next time to live streaming. And then you just comment below that if you are watching my more videos, links, and popular videos. So you can see there why you want to become Indian Idol. Yeah, that's the what is this midnight? Maybe is midnight is craving for as the artist India. So why not? You can do, yeah, nothing is impossible happen in your life if you believe yourself. Yeah, you don't be like shy. You just be confident yourself. Yeah, that's your wish is granted. Looking forward to midnight. Yeah, you have attend like TV show or you like in artist model or you like the something model in the world there in India. So why not? My God, I really like you're just like a piece of baby. What? Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, guys. If you have a little bit time, so you can watch my latest videos, short videos. You can share, guys. Please and like, yeah, please and like and subscribe. The notification that you never miss the content. Yeah, you never miss my content, so you can watch my video. I'm from the Philippines. Yes, from the Philippines. You see the black color? What is the black color? Actually, Kretch Mama, I want to be a Indian idol. Wow. Yeah, just keep going.
Good
Never give up.
morning. How
So
are
please
you?
your dream.
Beautiful morning here in the Philippines.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you can keep going. You are really motivating me. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I like being positive here. So if you like to be a star or model, just keep going. Never be I just nothing is possible to happen if you are very very confident and keep going. You just pray to God to always to um, you have something miracle happen in your life. I believe that because I experienced like that. But I wish something that myself is not waiting for myself, but it's praying for my family. So it's giving a granted something like that. It's a miracle happen. So I believe God. That's why. That's why you see black color in my future. I want to visit the Philippines. Yeah, you can visit the Philippines. We have a lot more beautiful places here in the Philippines, like Boracay Islands, Sikihor Islands, Province Negros, Oriental Islands. So you can see the whole world if you willing to balance your life, not always to hardworking. You should be to explore for the another places, to discovering the learning how to be lost life or something like that. So just keep going. Never give up. So something like just young in your life. They're beautiful and friendly and 15 years old and it's my birthday. Oh, your dog is a birthday. That is nice. It is cool. What is your name that your dog? I am from Algeria. Do you know here? Oh, I never heard that place, but it doesn't matter to me where you're from. But I want to as a kind person here. I just want to just comment for the positive years. I just want to be respond. Your birthday, Carla Rosa. Wow, it is cool the name. Carla Rosa. What's the name? Carla Rosa? Your name? Titos Forestry. Hello, KSC. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe my channel, guys. so you don't miss the latest videos. And with every like morning here in the Philippines, I'm looking forward to 6 a.m. in the morning to live streaming here because more people to time for watching after like visit time or another time of another country, right? So you can uh, subscribe my channel so you don't miss update. I live streaming here. Yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to sharing my life also. Yeah, how are you guys? So what you're doing for today? What is your favorite food? What time is it there now? It's the morning. Alin, happy Halloween. 6:55 morning here. Happy Halloween in United States, New Jersey. Hello, Alin. Thank you for joining my live stream. Happy Halloween too. Yeah, it's Halloween. Doing 4:25 midnight. Yes, it's a different time. Yes, every country is different time. So I just experienced that when I visited in Canada, it is different because first season, okay, the two season here, Philippines, like sunny or rainy. Carnulo, you are very beautiful and have wonderful shoes. Thank you so much for you for compliments. Have you ever tried grapes from Korea? Oh no, I never tried that. Yeah. Where is the certificate Tagrama? Oh, great. I just typed finishing in my Korean computer. Kain and peppermint over wow, sounds very delicious. That's good, really. Yeah, that's the important is, just
Good morning, Jarky. How are you doing? Evening to you. Here in gorgeous Philippines. It's a gorgeous morning here. I'm trying to get the back screen off, but I don't know. I can't figure out how to get this screen off. But you can see the sun. Watch here. I'll move. You can see the sun on my face. So the sunrise is coming from behind me. Hey, Rusty, how are you doing? Oh, you can see the sun right there, guys. It's gorgeous morning here. Had a great trip coming to the Philippines, guys. Some interesting things to share with you. Look at that beautiful sun. I know you can't see it because I have the screensaver on. I tried to get the screensaver off. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. It seemed to be a challenge when it comes to this. So I'll kind of go that way to block it. So, anyways, leaving from Toronto to go to Manila, it was a late flight. First time I've ever taken a late flight. It was actually 11:30 in the evening, leaving Pearson. So that was interesting. It was very busy. I was shocked how busy the airport was, and not just going to the Philippines, but going all over the world. I've never gone to the Pearson that late at night. Usually, I'm going in the morning. Rusty went too well. My trips have more excitement. So checked in, no issues. Normally, I checked in online, Jerky. This is for you specifically. So when I checked in online, they don't normally give you a boarding pass, but you can check in. So they wouldn't give me a boarding pass. You had to go to a counter to get a boarding pass. And normally, when you go to the counter, they'll normally ask for your return ticket and your e-travel. They didn't ask for either of those. So last time I went, they did ask for those. So this time they didn't ask. So just make sure you have it. Jerky, a tip for you, something new when I went to check in. On my check-in for Philippine Airlines, they actually have right there for the e-travel. Make sure that you don't go into the e-travel yet if you are planning on staying longer than 30 days. I believe you're staying under 30 days, so you're okay. But if you're not staying, or if you are staying over 30 days, do not go into the e-travel to fill out information right away. You need to go and get your onward ticket, throwaway ticket first, because you're going to need that information, right? So it's important that you end up getting that information. Rusty, I think I hear Bella in the background right now. Yes, you can. You can hear her in the background. She's inside. I'm outside on the balcony. Welcome to the Philippines. So, anyways, going back, make sure if you are staying over 30 days to fill out your throwaway, to get that throwaway first, because you will need to give those details, right? Once you've got that details, then you can fill out your e-travel. The e-travel was pretty simple. Just hold on for 1 second. I'm going to close the door, see if it helps. Yeah, she is doing her live. I haven't done a live since I've been to the Philippines. I've been letting her do lives. So this is my first live. David is not responding to our message. I wonder if he's getting them. Are you hearing me? Do you hear me? Hold on for a second. Okay. So you can hear me. That's good. All right. Because it just said that. So, Rusty, how long are you staying, David? I'm here till February, Rusty. And Cherokee, David is not responding to our message. I wonder if he's getting them. Yeah. So hopefully now you can hear me. I just went and closed the door just to try to help. So it's picking up Belinda. Huh? Rusty, oh wow, congratulations. Yeah, thanks. That's what the plan was. I was planning on staying here till February, and then I'll head back. So I already have a few plans. I'll be going to Secure. Planning at staying in Secure. I'll be going to Cocoa Grove, same place. Really love that resort. So Cocoa Grove Resort, and that will be in a week. And then I will be going to Boracay for that will be in November, I believe it. I forget now. I'll have to look. But I'll be going to Boracay again because I really like that. Boracay. But it was really raining hard, guys, when we arrived in Dumaguete. So when we got off the plane, I don't know if you watched the videos yet, but getting off the plane at Dumaguete on the tarmac, it wasn't raining. But when got inside to go look for trikes, it just started to pour. And overpaid again for trikes. So normally would be, well, actually, I guess not that bad. It was 300 we paid. So normally you pay 200 for two people, 100 for each person. But I wasn't about to walk out to the road when it was pouring rain. So Cherokee once went through customs. Customs was pretty simple, straightforward for Canadian. Rossi, don't forget you have to pay for your luggage also. Yeah, so I didn't have to pay for my luggage because I did carry on. So, and also you're allowed 2 bags for being put on. So we're allowed two luggage. But when you get to the Philippines and you do your transfer, that airline can be different. So make sure you check your flights. Don't forget you have to pay for your luggage also. No, I didn't pay any luggage for on the trike, Rusty. Only you, I guess, eh? They like you. No, we ended up paying, they call it Pax. Pax is a person. So paid for 100 for each one of us. So 200 pesos we paid. No, 300, sorry. Normally we would pay 200, but we paid 300. So they took a little bit of advantage, and they're always smiling, right? Yeah, and they're always, if you watch the video, you'll see. So it is what it is. Not worrying about it. It's not the end of the world. If it wasn't pouring rain, I would have walked to the road because the road is not very far, and I would have saved, 100 pesos. They, Rusty, they charged me for luggage because they saw it takes up a spot. Well, we had a lot of luggage too. It doesn't work that way for me, Rusty. So I just think they're taking advantage of you. I know they take advantage of all foreigners, but they're really taking advantage of you because the trike is just for the two of us. So you can fill the whole trike up. You can fill the roof up. You can fill the back area up, Rusty. It's still going to be the same price. We had 4 bags, right, which were large. We could have ended up having 4 more bags. But anyways, Cherokee, so going through customs in Canada was okay. Our flight was ready. And when I went to the ticket for boarding, again, no questions. But 2 foreigners that were ahead of me got asked. They got asked for their onward tickets. And one guy got asked for his e-travel. And neither one of them had it. So one guy was all totally stressed out. I didn't go talk to him because I was getting boarded, right? So I didn't have time to go help this guy out because I was boarding. But he was off to the side, all stressed out, not prepared. Obviously, he didn't watch my videos. What do you do, right? Got to watch the videos, guys. Got to network, right? Networking is important no matter what we do in life. I never actually saw that guy. He was going to Dumaguete. He didn't make it. So, and then another chap from America that I was chatting with. Oh my God, guys. He's never seen his girlfriend. He's never ever seen her in person. He's never been in person. And this guy has sent over 5 million in pesos. What a crazy, just crazy. Over 5 million pesos he's sent her, and he's never seen her in life. I don't understand, guys, but anyways. The stories that you hear. And what was ironic about that guy is when you get into the domestic area for flights in Manila, it's all the flights. You'll see the flights that I showed a video, all the different flights happening, right? And I went and looked for this guy. He wasn't there either. So he didn't make it either. So I don't know why. So 2 guys that I saw, one Canadian, one American, they did not make it to Manila. Neither one of them. So Rusty, I hope she isn't married. Rusty, the guy is a simp. He's a simp. And you want to know something? I don't feel sorry for him. 5 million in pesos and you've never seen the girl? Come on. I'm sorry, but that's just stupid. You can't be that stupid. You want to help the girl out with some load, right? And some basic living, just to try to help her out a bit, but not 5 million pesos. And you've never seen her. I just don't understand that. Wow, look at the sun behind me, guys. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Rusty, I bet you she is married. The quick little conversation that I had, yeah, it's not going to. Anyways, he didn't make it. He didn't make it to Manila. or to the domestic area from Canada. So he didn't get on the plane. Something happened. That was the guy that didn't have the return ticket. And the Canadian was the guy that didn't have, I don't know. One of them didn't have an e-travel done. And the e-travel was pretty simple, and the onward can be simple, but you got to get a line and they're boarding, right? So these guys were not prepared. And if they don't know what the heck they're doing, guess what? Big problems. Rusty. Yes, excited and anxious and nervous. Yeah, Cherokee, for sure. I felt the same way. 100%. You've invested a lot of time in the relationship, the LDR already, right? So there's emotions, but it's the time that you've already invested. And you want to know something? The rate people meeting of them not actually being there when they show up is very high. And also, once they meet them, they realize, once they're with them for a while, that this is not the right person for me. Because on the video, they can be all, yeah, yeah, yeah. But in person, it's total difference, man. Big, big difference. So you'll find out when you're Rusty or Jerky, you can be in a honeymoon phase, anyways. So you need to spend time, like I did with Belinda, to really realize if that is a person that you want to continue your life with that person, right? You need to have the time, right? 24/7, right? That's like in anything. If you've been married, you know what it is, right? It's not a honeymoon. Rusty, when I flew, I actually never met anyone that has been there before. It was the first time, so I never knew how they enjoyed. Oh, okay. Well, I'm a business guy, and I talk to people. I say hi, how are you doing? Where are you from? And if when we were in Toronto, there was only about maybe 6 foreigners, and some flew in from the U.S. Trying to save money, so they flew into Canada, and they're doing the long flight. I talked to the one guy briefly, and his flight's going to be over 30 hours. He'd already done I don't know how many hours. Just think. So I asked him how much he paid. He only paid $200 less than me, and mine is a 16 and a half hour direct flight to Manila. So, right. But neither one of those guys arrived in Manila for where the domestic is, because it's all in one area, guys. Once you get to the airport for where you start flying out, you go to the other. Didn't make it. Rusty, I felt the same way. Once you're in the Phil, you'll never look back. Yeah, I love the Phil. It's gorgeous here. It was a disaster when we got here, though, guys. We opened the door. And if you see that short video I did, guys, check out the short video. Oh my God, guys. It was a nightmare. Opened the door. So before we left, we closed everything up. Everything was closed up, guys. Somebody came in and opened everything up, guys. The dust, it was like soot, guys. It's hard to explain, but it was black. It was black soot, and it was everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And if I would have known that, first of all, I never gave any permission. Well, we never gave any permission for anybody to enter the unit and to open everything up. So first of all, in the Philippines, when you're in the Philippines, man, I don't know about these landlords, but they wouldn't survive in Canada. I can tell you that. They just do things that they want to do, and it's not proper. You don't come into somebody's unit that they're paying and just open everything up. That's crazy. But it was like a black soot. So you can imagine you just got finished flying, you get home, you open the door, and it's black soot, guys. It's not just black soot everywhere. It's like chunks of, like, it's hard to explain, but if you watch the short video, you'll see. I drew happy faces on stuff, and my fingers were black. And spent hours and hours having to clean the whole place, wash all the sheets, any sheets that were on the bed. Even in the bedroom, the bedroom door was closed. Now the bedroom door is open with these sliders open. just not proper. What whoever came in here and did that, they shouldn't have done that. And then on arrival, had to use the washroom. The water's turned off. Never shared that the water to get turned off. Right? If we would have known, we would again been prepared. Right? So, everything's all dried out, and then we go to, anyways, just not a very pleasing arrival. To get here and see all that and spend hours. Still got to do more cleaning, washing. Had to wash everything. Good morning, Donald. How are you? Gorgeous morning here. How's it there, Donald? Jericho, hello, Rusty. I sure hope so, my friend. Well, Jericho, all I can say is make sure you sent me that email about the cost for getting your shots and that. It's not cheap, right? But you got to remember they're 5 years and 10 years, right? So you don't always have to get them done. Rusty, yes, have a washing machine right here. I'm out on the porch, so it's a veranda. It's a good size veranda. So yeah, I bought a washing machine for sure. But did about likely 6 hours of washing because, like I said, pillowcases, everything was all prepared, man. Like the bed was made, pillowcases, everything was laid out. Had blankets over certain things. Everything was just soot. It was soot. Like even the fridge freezer had that open and had charcoal in bags to help it. It was soot inside, guys. Donald, I'm good. Overcast here. Still cool this morning. How are you doing? I'm doing good. It's getting hot already. I'm sitting outside, and Blinda's inside doing her live. But this is the first time I've done a live being here in the Philippines, period. Actually, I've never done a live before. Just trying to get a little peace of mind, I guess, trying to relax from all the drama. Lots of drama. I really look forward going. Went down to the marketplace and got lots of fresh fruit. Jericho, I haven't sent a dime, or my girlfriend never. Yeah, I understand. You got a good girl. That's good, man. I'm so happy for you. And she seems to have her stuff together. So it's totally different. Total different situation. You're very fortunate. And that's what you should be looking for. Right? You're not like that guy that I met, that American that sent 5 million. Imagine 5 million pesos he sent. Crazy. Just nuts. Who watching would send without seeing this LDR for the first time send 5 million pesos? You just must have money to burn, man. I guess. And Donald, you know what it's like, right? You end up LDR or talking is a big difference than when you end up meeting in person and spending time at the very beginning. If it's a short period, it's a honeymoon. You're excited coming to the Philippines, hot girl, right? You're all excited, right? But time do change things. Jerky, Rusty, time will tell me. Yeah, Jerky, 100%, man. We got to network. We got to protect each other and help each other, man. That guy's set up. Like I said, anyways, he didn't even make it. So something's going on that he didn't make it to Manila. So he's not even going to get to see her. And that Canadian guy, 2.5 years, and he's like, I don't know if I want to go on. I'm like, crazy, man. Like, you're going to the Philippines. It's gorgeous in the Philippines. Go and enjoy life. That was a guy. He had a one-way ticket with no onward. Yeah, now I'm trying to remember because my mind wasn't all that clear. Yeah, the Canadian Donald. Oh yeah, I thought things were good, really good. Yeah, it's true, Donald. These girls are smart. They're smart, man. And they know how to play you. They're pros. They are pros, man. Rusty, yes, once you're there, it's going to be a lot of everything. It's yeah, it's exciting, right? It's like I love to travel. So Philippines to me was a dream way before I even started talking to Belinda. I was looking at all the creatures in the water. I wanted to go snorkeling and seeing all these amazing creatures, right? Things that nobody else has in the world. That's what attracted me to the Philippines. Also, to be honest, I was looking at retirement and the costs, but those costs now, they're non-existent now, guys. When I was looking back then at Critter Hunter, I was only watching Critter Hunter. I really liked his channel, and does amazing videos. And then Finn Snow also. I really enjoyed watching his videos too. And at that time, you know, you could buy a nice home or nice property for 20,000 Canadian. Well, guys, that 20,000 Canadian is now 500,000 Canadian. So it's not the same. Those lots that were, you know, per square that were going for 100 pesos per square, they're now over 3,000 per square meter, guys. So it's a huge difference. Cost difference. What did I notice in cost difference? So we went shopping and we went to the market. So we first of all went to the market to get our fruits and that. Some items have gone up, but I didn't notice. We normally, so when we went, you'll see that video. We always get large oranges. They call them Sunkist, but they're a larger orange. They're 25 pesos each. We got mangoes. We get the larger mangoes. They were, I believe, 180 kilograms, 180 pesos per kilogram for that. We got bananas. We got a pineapple that was already the skin taken off. Grapes. The grapes were fairly expensive, but delicious. 350, I think we paid for the grapes, a bag of grapes, 350 pesos. So anything I'm saying, it's in pesos, guys. What else did we get? We got food trap, which looks like a root, but it's really delicious for cooking. Got some onions, some peppers. So really, those prices didn't. I didn't see any real big change. We got a flat of eggs. Those were only 10 pesos more. We usually pay 290, and they were 300 for the flat, which is still reasonable. When we went to the fish market, uh, gorgeous fish, gorgeous fish. We got a nice fish for 250 pesos, which is that's an amazing, amazing deal. Tons of fish for you to look at, guys. And we got shrimp. The shrimp was cheaper this time than last year when I was here. So we got some good sized shrimp. Then we went to Hypermart. No, actually, we got some rice. We got a bag of rice. So get this, guys. We bought a bag of rice. We had it stored. Uh, Sealed bag of rice, full bag of rice. It was full of ants, guys. I don't know how the ants would get in this sealed bag, but it's all these little ants, and it was full. So that was garbage. So we ended up getting a bag of rice, which you'll see in the video. That was 300 pesos for that bag. Then we went to Hypermart because that's usually where we usually get chicken from Hypermart or from Robinson Mall, where it's kind of refrigerated. I don't know how it was handled prior to that, but I see them chopping and then putting it in. So, anyways, we got chicken there, and you'll see in the video the prices there. They didn't go up that much. The same bag of rice at Hypermart was 11 pesos more than what we bought while we're in the market area. So that's not a huge increase. Rusty, I feel sorry for the Filipinos because they make nothing. Yes, 100%, Rusty. I feel the same way. I believe everything has gone up, including rice. Yeah. So the rice was 290, so it went up 300. So it didn't go up that much, right? It didn't go up that much, Rusty. But that's here in Dumaguete, right? So different areas in the Philippines it's going to be all over the place, right? It's not very consistent. So overall, I really didn't see much difference in cost. Now, we didn't have any food here, so the next morning we went down to Rizzo Boulevard and we went to the Why Not. So, if anyone has been to Dumaguete, the Why Not is right close to the Rizzo Boulevard, and we went there for breakfast. Now, the prices have jumped up there, but we needed to eat, right? So that was okay. So we had a good breakfast. You'll see that video. The first time that I ended up staying, in which I believe you stayed too, Donald, was at the Bethel House, right? So Why Not is just down a little bit. So if you're looking at the Bethel House, it's just down like a half a block on the same side. So if you're looking at it on the right hand side, going towards the port. So breakfast was good there. We had American breakfast, and the price has increased. I think by it was either 40 or 50 pesos. That's quite a bit of an increase. But really, it's foreigners going in there. It's not Filipinos going in there. So for the foreigners, whatever, right? It's not a huge difference. They're doing a lot of work on the walkway there. So all the paving stone was all getting deteriorating from the water and everything. So they've started renovating that whole area, which is good. So right from the starting point to go towards the port, and also they're shoring up a new wall for the water. So they're doing a great job, and it looks like they've increased and gained about 30 feet, which will be good because it's going to make it a wider area because they're losing a lot of space, right? Because the water is just deteriorating everything. So that's what they're doing there, working away, and it's coming along good. I did a video there. I don't know if I have that video out yet. I don't think I have that video out yet. But otherwise, down Arizo Boulevard, they've got a statue up for the doctor now. They never had that statue up for the doctor before when I was here. So it was nice to see that monument. They have a nice statue for that person. The city really needs to take care of all the grass. It didn't look like the grass had been trimmed down for I don't know how long. It was. They needed to bring some goats in, so they finally did it in the last couple of days. Got that trimmed down. Lots of ferries coming in and out of the port. You got you've got everything coming out of the port. I did some videos on that too. Right, so lots of it happening there. Very busy. Lots of people coming in. Lots of traveling going on, lots of money being spent in Dumaguete and downtown Dumaguete when we went shopping, just walking around even, very busy, always busy. So Dumaguete's hopping. It's busy. Busy place. But it's already getting warm here, guys. It's only 7:28 a.m. and I'm starting to sweat. I got my back to the sun. It's starting to get toasty. I likely only be able to stay live until like 8 o'clock, and I'll be soaked. But the sky is blue, guys. I gotta know how to get this screen off of this back screen. I did it when I was back in Canada, and I don't know how to get this freaking screen off. I want to end up being able to show you the view now. So I don't know why I can't get it off. I don't see any button. I didn't see any options when I was starting up the live stream because I'm using my laptop. So I kept looking to see where I can take it off, and it says I'm using my webcam. So, but the backdrop, I don't know where it is to remove the backdrop so that you can actually see, because it's gorgeous behind me. Especially when I started the video, it was a gorgeous sunrise. So Rusty, when are you coming? W, how is Dumaguete? Any changes? Yeah, I was just sharing, W, the changes. The big change that I ended up seeing was that they're down at Rizzo Boulevard. They're working on ripping up the walkway, almost right across from. Are you familiar with Dumaguete? If you are, right across from say, why not? That would be the easiest to use. They're ripping all that area all up and reshoring the wall. Rusty, you're going to have to YouTube how to fix it. Yeah, I know. I did actually, and it said live, like live cam. So I thought I was on live cam, but I've got this. When I was in Boracay, it's gorgeous because that's a picture when I was in Boracay. But you can see the sun coming from behind you, right? Like, right? You can see it's bright, and it's gorgeous because it got some nice trees. And first thing, it was really stunning with the sunrise. So W, going back to Dumaguete, not really a lot. Oh, so Rusty, you're coming right before Christmas. Cool. That's nice. That's good. They don't really celebrate Christmas here in Dumaguete. Not like when we went to Cebu. When we went to Cebu, they got Christmas stuff, gorgeous setup. Dumaguete is, I don't know what's going on, why they don't. It's not the same. They've got down a Rizal there. They could end up, I know over the one park they do a tree, but come on, guys. Rizal's where all the foreigners are going. Set up a gorgeous Christmas tree right in the middle. You got tons of space. Make it look inviting. Like, don't you want to bring people into the Philippines? We're the ones bringing the money in. Yes, I'm going to Cebu to celebrate Christmas. There you go. So you will get to, when we ended up going to do the visa run for Belinda, stunning, guys. You go into the big mall there, it's all about Christmas, and that's what it's supposed to be. Here in Dumaguete, I'm sorry, thumbs down. Whoever is doing the marketing here, they need to give their head a shake. It's a shame. It's not hard to do. Even when you go into Robinson, guys, you wouldn't know it's Christmas. They've got a setup. They do have a little setup off to one area. But honestly, when you go into Robinson, you really would not know it's Christmas coming. You go to Cebu, you know it's Christmas. And I'm a Christmas person. I love Christmas, guys. So I really appreciated when we went to Cebu. I really like that. Disappointed here related to the Christmas theme here in Dumaguete, unfortunately. It is what it is. I guess I have to go to Cebu to enjoy that, right? Right. I'm sure it's going to be very busy just before Christmas time, Rusty, if you make it here, because you have lots of problems flying, right? Uh, W, where did you go? You didn't reply back. You still there? Rusty, yes, I have adventures in flying. Yeah, I know you shared that. uh, hey, Donald, you still there? They talk about having lechon, the rotisserie lechon. I think it's going to be a Canadian lechon right now with that heat on my back. It's getting hot. Oh my goodness gracious! And I don't know if I move my laptop, what will happen? Because I've got my laptop set up. W, do you think it made sense making the brick walkway on the boulevard? It looks nice in the backyard with a low foot traffic. It seems like there. No, no, I do not agree. Poor product to be putting. Even the new area that they've ended up putting the material, it's already starting to deteriorate. So if you are you familiar with Dumaguete and down that area? To the right area, if you're looking down at the boulevard, to the right where they already renovated, it's already starting to deteriorate from the water. I don't understand. I just don't understand why they're not using the right product. It's the improper product to be putting where there's salt water coming in. That's not fresh water. Even fresh water would cause problems. But hopefully, with that wall that they're putting up now, they're shoring up a lot higher. Elvis, try some of the balut while you're there. No, I'm not into the balut. So Belinda already has some balut. It was funny because I didn't realize she didn't want to eat it when she could see it. She wanted to eat it in the dark. I never realized that last time when we had balut. That was funny. So she says, "No, I don't want to look at it. The crunching and that freaks me out." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I never realized it the first time." Yeah, so there's other products for sure that they should be looking at. That could be a lot better than the product that they're going to be installing. But who am I to say anything, right? I'm just a visitor. It's the same as the process where they're doing for the foundation of it being installed. What I'm seeing so far is not proper. That's why they have all the heaving. But over in that one area where they have to the right, very far area, they're setting up rides to the very far end. But so far, I've seen a lot of so far walking around. I've seen a few new stores, and I've seen stores gone. But we haven't done a whole lot of walking yet. Rusty, guess I'm going to have to visit Duma, but I'm not into big cities, though. Duma's not really that big. It's not big like Cebu. You can't compare Cebu and Dumaguete. So Dumaguete for me is a base. What I like about Dumaguete is the port. So you can get the fast cat, the ocean jet, all there at the port. So you can get over to Cebu. You can go to a lot of other areas. So you got the airport at Silliman. So you fly easily. It's very convenient that way. And then, there's lots of places that you can see out of Dumaguete. Dumaguete to me is kind of boring. I don't like city atmosphere. Go to Valencia, go to Darwin. It's gorgeous out there. The beaches down in Darwin. I've got videos there of me being on the beaches in Darwin. But just recently, I did a video. You'll see here in Dumaguete, and I walked all along the beach, and it's stunning, guys. Now it's not white sand; it's more of a browny sand, but it's still gorgeous. That's all down by the Port Royal Water Resort. What is it called? Port Royal. I forget the name. Port Royal. It's Port Royal. I think it's Water Resort or something like that. Anyway, swimming pool and everything. So if you walk right down to that area, that beach, I walked the whole beach. I walked for miles, guys. I did a video. Rusty, guess the sea cat just about. Yeah. Saw their schedule. Yeah, the doing the cat. It's the way to go, right? You have the ocean jet, and then you end up having using the cat. They're both great, right? Oh, much cheaper than flying. Oh yeah, much cheaper. And then you can use Roro. So if you want to go Roro, that means you can take your vehicle on, right? Scooter or a vehicle, and you can take that on. So for example, you go to Cebu land and you go and use the Roro there, and you can go right across to Cebu with it, and then you can drive like what we did. much cheaper. When we were looking at well, actually, we flew to Cebu because we had to bring her passport. We didn't want to courier it. We wanted to bring it in person, and thank goodness we did because they wanted more money. But anyways, we took the plane. Holy crap, man! It was 30. I think it was 30,000 pesos. Basis us renting a vehicle, gas, Roro. I think, and I have the video on that. I think that cost us around 5,000 pesos. You have to watch that video for the exact numbers, but there's no comparison. And then when we got at the airport, oh my God, getting off the airplane and getting to the area to try to get to the hop in, because that's where we stayed, which is just down the street from the Canadian consulate for doing immigration. Oh my God, they all just wanted to rip foreigners off. And Belinda is not experienced, so she might as well be a foreigner too. And she didn't have Grab working on her app, so we couldn't use Grab. So it was very, very frustrating, guys. Make sure if you're going to go there, you have your Grab app working, so these people don't take advantage of you. So, you know, I just don't understand why uh, these individuals feel that it's okay to rip people off, because it's not taking advantage, it's ripping people off. And if they're ripping you off, that's just a type of personality that they have in general. Because I would never take advantage of somebody like that coming there. Yes, if your Filipino isn't familiar with the area, they give up. Yeah, 100%. And that's with Belinda. Belinda's not familiar with anything. All she did before I met, all she did was work. And what's terrible is that most people don't know the real facts. So most Filipinos working here, most of them are on 6-month contracts. So that's what Belinda shared with me. She always had 6-month contracts. And the reason why they have 6-month contracts is because they don't want to pay your PhilHealth, right? Because after the 6 months, they have to start putting money into the PhilHealth, right? So she was continually always getting a new job and moving around, and then supporting her family, because that's how Filipinos do it, right? They send money to support the parents or siblings to help them out. So she didn't have any chance to really do any exploring, so she didn't get to educate herself that way, right? So she's just like me. When we're out and about, she doesn't have a clue, right? So it makes it really difficult when a foreigner like me is coming to here, and I'm expecting to meet a Filipina that kind of knows a Filipina and that can help out, and she has no clue. So it is what it is, guys. Everywhere we went, I had to figure out how to go everywhere. Cataclana, Secure. She's never been secure. All these things. I had to take everything that we've done. I've basically had to learn how to do it myself. It was the first time. So yeah, not easy. And then they like to talk in their language, and I don't understand the language. And when we went to Cataclan, or where we going, a guy was trying to charge us 1,000. I heard 1,000. I said, "We ain't paying no 1,000. I'll walk." Right? Actually, no. That was when we went to. Where did we go? Down Valencia. We went to the Valencia market. So we got a tricycle from Dumaguete to go to Valencia, which wasn't hard. It was 100. I think we paid 100 pesos for it. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what we paid to get there. Well, we're trying to get back, guys. Oh my God, couldn't find anything to get back, and we have 600, 1,000 pesos to get back to Dumaguete. They're all just scammers, and it just turns my stomach. I hate it when people are scamming, and we're walking, and it was hot, and I was so frustrated, because they're stopping to try to pick us up, and where are you going? 500, 600, 1,000. Are you kidding me? I just look at these people with disgust. I don't like people who are scammers. Rusty, take care, David and Elvis. Gotta go. Laundry to finish. Okay, Rusty, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great evening. See you in the next one. Make sure if you can put my videos and give me some watch hours, helps with the algorithm. If you guys, when you're commenting, if you can leave more than, do kind of a sentence, because algorithm wants to have about, I think it's 8 or 9 words for it to help with the algorithm. But also, if you're watching a video, if you can please watch right through the video. If you stop, it sends a message to algorithm that, oh, this person didn't like this video. So then they don't push it out, because my videos aren't getting pushed out. So I really appreciate the help. I don't ask for anything, but if you can put on videos and just let it go right through, that would be greatly appreciated. So how's the weather, Jerky, in Canada? I was talking to my parents, and they were saying it was 20 Celsius. It was calling for some snow, but they didn't get any snow. But it was 20, and the temps were supposed to be dropping. It was beautiful when we left. I did a video. The leaves are stunning, just absolutely stunning. And then it was actually dropping when we were leaving, the temps. But before we went, it was very nice. It was 26 Celsius, which was great weather. Have you checked out, Jerky, have you checked out the currency? Because you should bring a little bit of currency with you, PH, eh? And you're going to have to normally go to the bank, and you have to order it. They normally don't just have it sitting there, and they normally want sometimes 2 or 3 days to get the currency for you. Try not to bring a few $1,000 ones, but try to get a few 500s. So if you're going to get it, maybe bring like 5,000s, 500s, 200s, 100s, and get 650s. So 50 is 50 pesos, 100 is 100 pesos, 200 is 200 pesos, 500 is 500 pesos, 1,000 is 1,000 pesos. And the reason why you want to have those lower currencies, because a lot of times they'll say, sorry, sir, no change. So if you go to buy something, say you wanted to buy whatever, say you want to get a trike ride, whatever, and it only costs 100. Well, if you don't have the 100 and you only have the 200, you're going to lose 100, because they're going to say, sorry, this is the game they play. Sorry, sir, no change. You got to learn all these things, Jerky. So just be prepared. So again, as I mentioned, just go into your bank. I don't know if you can call in, or just go into your bank and do an order to get some pesos. And you don't have to claim any of that when you're going through customs, Jerky, because you're allowed 10,000 US. So you're allowed, you're not, yeah, you have no worries going through customs. How were you after getting your shots, Jerky? Did you have any symptoms afterwards? I know when I got shots, one of my arms, it was very sore. And what are the shots that you got? Are they 5-year, 10-year type shots? Because I know you mentioned in your email in another week or 2 weeks or something, you had to go for some more shots. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. I only got 2 thumbs up, I'm seeing. Algorithm wants to see those thumbs up too. Helps the channel. See, hear all the nature behind. You can hear the birds. Fish for sale. Can you hear in the background, guys? Got some fish for sale. Cherokee, my girlfriend is the same way, not familiar with other places in the Philippines. She's been abroad and worked with, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting for you. That's all I can say. I think the hardest thing is being frustrating is that when you don't know the language, right? That's the barrier for us foreigners. So that makes it challenging, right? Especially when they're always trying a lot, not all, but a lot are trying to take advantage. It's I don't know. I'm a very sincere type person that way. I would never take advantage of somebody. So when people take advantage of me, I just don't like it. Yeah, so that's pretty amazing. 2020, eh? So she was during the COVID whole thing, right? But she's got family where she lives, right? So, did you have any side effects, Jerky, from those shots? Also, you're very warm, David. Indian summer. Yeah, it was gorgeous. It definitely was Indian summer before I left. That's awesome. The leaves were just beautiful. It's not as warm as here, though. It's really warm here. I bet you it's already in the high 80s right now. Let's see, actually. Let's see what it is. 'Cause I feel great after my shot. Didn't have. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. Yeah, just my one arm was a little bit tender. Otherwise, I was okay. When do you go back to for your next shots? 5 year shots, but I need to get six in total. So they're three, and I have to wait a month, and then three into yeah, yeah. So there's always that waiting period. Yeah, they always have that waiting period before you can get your next shots. 80 in New York City today. Many leaves still change and clean up. Well, that's warm. That's warm in New York, and uh, that's about the temps right here in the Philippines right now. before I left Canada, I've got the video, the leaves, the colors, just Mother Nature. It's incredible. It's amazing what Mother Nature does, right? And then everything goes in hibernation, and then it starts all over again next year. Jerky, when did you say that you're flying? Is it December that you're flying? Did you see that video? You saw the video of me taking the Ducaroll, huh? Oh, that stuff is, it's not the greatest. It's not being excited. But you want to know something? Zero issues, Cherokee. So I haven't had any issues at all. Did you ever appear on Mark Thornton's channel? It can publicize your channel. Yeah, every man has a story. No, I haven't been on Mark's channels yet. So I'm gonna reach out to a few of them while I'm back here now to do that to help my channel. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna start reaching out to a few of them. I'm not sure yet who I want to do the first video with. I've had a few already asking, but I haven't chosen who I want to be the first. So, there's a few that I want to collab with. I like to collab with Filipina P, Gio in the Philippines, and Maya, his wife. There's Every Man Has a Story, as you just mentioned, Mark. Paul, the old dog, we've chatted back and forth. I'd like to see. I hopefully he's feeling better because the last few videos I saw, Baby May was saying that he wasn't feeling very well. So hopefully he's rebounded from whatever he had. A lot of dengue fever going around. Belinda's brother got it. Donald got it. It's nasty, right? So it's like for anyone that's in Canada or the US, it's like a really, really bad flu. And you got to make sure you get the temps down, right? Because your body starts to shut down. So make sure if you're getting a fever, get that down. So yeah, there's a few people I'd like to collab with, meet up with, even meeting up with Justin from Critter Hunter, because that was who I started actually watching, and Finn Snow. I started watching Critter Hunter first. That's who that's the one I started watching before I even came to the Philippines. Because I just love everything about the water, being in the water. I scuba dive, but I was starting to get ear popping, and I haven't tried it again because it was nasty. Because when you get popping in your ears, it lasts for a long time. So I don't know what happened. That happened to me when I was in Florida. Not in Florida, sorry, Hawaii. And that's quite a few years ago. But even Shay she's got one too. I'd like to collab with her. Right? They seem like very nice people. Donald, got to give my big brother a call. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay. All right, Donald. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope everything's good with your brother. Yeah. So there's, obviously, there's a few YouTubers that I have watched. Like I said, Filipina P. Everyone pretty well knows her. and meet her and, you know, go for coffee, whatever, and chat and say hi. She knows lots about the Philippines. I don't know anything about the Philippines, right? Shay, she seems to be a very nice lady. So, you know, there's quite a few different ones that I'd like to collab with. And it's not even really all about collabing for the channel, just to meet and chat and talk, right? Say hi, share, right? I'm from Canada, right? So we all have different perspectives, right? It was really nice arriving in Manila, and they have that sign, Philippines. Uh, Very nice, right? I really like that. I did a video on that sign, so I'll be using that within my script because I got to redo some scripts on that for my subscribe and thank you and that. So I started changing a few things. Always learning, right? Anybody know how to get the back screen back off of my screen on my laptop? Please share. I had no problem putting on it. It allowed me options. Not allowing me any of these options now. I don't know why. Uh, I have no clue why. Everywhere I click on here, before I actually went live and was setting it up, it didn't allow me to do any other options. I don't know why. I am definitely a newbie, right? uh, I even had, when I was using my phone, I even had problems. I'd have my phone like this, but it was shooting the video this way. And then it would say, switch it, but it's proper. So I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's the joys, right? It's all learning, right? It's all about learning, right? You got to be willing to learn, right? Oh, there you go. My Aunt Beulah just ended up messaging, and they're in New Brunswick, and it was 23 degrees for Halloween. Wow. Beautiful. But there's a picture of what it looked like this morning when I woke up, right? Gorgeous. That's right from a shot right here from the balcony. So stunning, right? To wake up. Oh, what happened there? There we go. So, Jericho, December 26th. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. You know, a lot of things going into my mind. 26th. Yes, I remember now. Just after Christmas, 1 a.m. flying. Wow, 1 a.m. Wow. Is that 1 o'clock or 1 a.m. in the morning? That'd be 1 p.m., right? Is it 1 a.m. in the afternoon or 1 a.m. in the morning? 26. Wow, just after Christmas. So you missed the whole rush. And you're going to be here for a month, under a month, right? I believe that's what you shared, or you have you changed things? I got to tell you, do you like fruit? I got to tell you, when I was back in Canada, I missed the mangoes. That was one of my key things for fruit that I missed was the mangoes. Everything's imported into Canada, and the mangoes just they're a waste of money. I didn't even buy any. Oh, the mangoes that we've gotten here, just delicious. I've been having changed my eating a little bit habits. So what I've been doing is having a bowl, having one mango, one banana, some grapes, and an orange for breakfast in a bowl. And I had pineapple, but the pineapple wasn't that great. But it's delicious. Got to actually go out and get some oranges. Only get enough because the I find the fruit goes bad very fast here. It ripens very fast. Even like the bananas, you only want to get a small bunch because they really ripen fast. I've tried all different types of methods to help them not ripen, but they still ripen fast. And so do the mangoes. So normally you go shopping and just get enough mangoes to last for like 4 days, and then go back out and get fresh again. And it's good because you get to, go for a walk, and the vendors get to see you again. And we've been going to the same vendor, I find, for a while now. They seem to have very good produce because they're always picking their product, right, to sell. So, W, does your girlfriend miss Canada? It seems like it has a lot to offer. Cities like Toronto are very diversified and many races walking around, many food choices as well. Well, you'd have to ask her. We actually are not boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. We haven't been for quite a while. Don't want to get into the personal, but it's been quite a while that we haven't been boyfriend and girlfriend anymore. Um, she did quite a bit of traveling in Canada, but you'd have to go onto her channel or yeah, to ask her how she feels. Toronto, I'm really not one for Toronto. I call that the concrete jungle. Myself, I'm living 45 minutes north of Toronto, right across from Lake Simcoe, Ontario, and Innisfil. It's stunning up there. But all my work would be in the GTA area, uh, because that's where the money is, not up where I live. But yeah, you are correct. There's many different races. Canada welcomes everybody. Unfortunately, they welcome a lot of bad people too, and it's really changed that area. The bad apples need to kick out the bad apples because the bad apples are coming in, taking advantage of good people, right? And that happens everywhere, right? Not just there. But myself personally, um, I'm not a fan of Toronto. I call it the concrete jungle. When I'm driving down, I can see the pollution. And when I'm doing my job, say in Mississauga, Etobicoke, GTA area, Toronto, when I leave and go northbound on Highway 400 and I get off Innisfil Beach Road, which heads my way, my stress level just drops. It just lowers. Uh, and then the farther I drive, when I start seeing the lake, because I get all the way home to a certain point, I can see the lake, and it just drops and drops and drops. And that whole day is just vanishes, and it's amazing. So I'm very fortunate. That's why I like coming to the Philippines. I love the water, right? You know, the colors. It just does something naturally to us, right? Especially when you can hear the water hitting the shore and that. But I think she had a good time in Canada, but you'd have to go on her channel to ask her how she feels. I can't really answer for that. Right? Oh, in regard to the food choices, I didn't answer that. So we really didn't go around for a lot of places. We're eating at home. I like to eat at home. I really don't like eating out a lot because I don't know how uh, the prep of that food was. So my preference would be to eat at home. So normally going to Costco and buying, and then cooking at home most of the time. But we did eat out at quite a few different restaurants, right? The cheesecake. You'll see if you watch the videos, you'll see where we ended up going out to eat. I took her out to eat. We had really nice fish and chips down in Mississauga. That was delicious. Actually, everywhere we ate, it was good, but the prices have jumped up substantially. So for two people, you're looking at $100 Canadian to go out to eat. That's not cheap, right? It adds up very quickly, and that's no booze because neither one of us drink alcohol. Even the fast food, I guess the fast food places were the most shocking. We went to McDonald's. What a ripoff that was! $35 for two Big Macs and shakes. That was a total ripoff, as far as I see, is for crap food. And the Subway, that was another $40. I didn't feel that was worth it either. Going to the restaurants, as I mentioned, Casey's, and we went to the Cheese Factory. It was worth it. Spending the money, it was worth it. The food was excellent. The service was excellent. But going to McDonald's, come on, give me a break. $40 or whatever. And the Subway, come on, not worth it in my eyes. Maybe in your view might be different, but I still would rather eat at home than I know how everything's been prepared. So normally going to Costco and buying jerky 1 a.m. in the morning. Well, there you go. There's another flight that I've never taken. So I left at 11:30 and you're leaving at 1 a.m. And how long's your flight, Jerky? 16 and a half hours? Because you're going direct to Manila, right? Yes, 30 days. So yeah, so you don't have to worry about doing the throwaway ticket because you have a 30-day visa free in the Philippines. So you'll be able to go right when you go to do your check-in on you're on Philippine Airlines, right? So if you're on Philippine Airlines, you're going to see right on there when you check in, you can go down the very bottom to go into your e-travel. And in your e-travel, just make sure you have your passport and you have obviously your flight information and where you're going to be staying, your address, because it's going to ask for all that information. And then it's going to ask if you're declaring certain items in that. So bringing cash over, I think over 10,000 US, you're not likely. So whatever, fill it out appropriately and you'll be good. And before you let it go, use your phone to take a screenshot once they give it to you, and then do a printout and do a folder in your cell phone. So what I have is I have folders set up in my cell phone. It just makes it more convenient, right? So I just set up all kinds of folders, right? For ticket. Oh, what happened there? Hold on for a second. Onward ticket, just makes it a lot easier in regards, right? More convenient when you can just go up and, quickly just show that, right? Much easier. Jerky, I love fruit, but I am diabetic, so I got to watch my sugar intake. Well, the thing is just make sure you don't eat ripe, right? So what I've learned, so you know a lot more about this because you're diabetic, so maybe you can educate me. My understanding is as long as it doesn't get too ripe, that means it doesn't have loaded up with sugar. Now I know there are some foods that turn to sugar, like for example bread. So for example, mangoes, most of the mangoes here are ripe, but it's a natural sugar, right? So, what would you normally end up eating, Jerky? So, for example, what I've been having right now for breakfast is, as I mentioned, I've been having one mango, one banana, likely about 20 grapes, and an orange, and a little bit of pineapple. That's what I've been having for breakfast. So, you being a diabetic, you're going to be more educated in regards of sugar level. I notice in regards, for example, the fruit knot, once it starts ripening too much, the sugar is very high in it. I can actually taste it. So we ended up getting some nice fish. The fish was great, and again, the chicken and the shrimp is awesome. Problems getting any garlic butter here. They still don't. They had garlic butter at the beginning, but we can't find garlic butter. I'm gonna try Bellicus. That's the import store down by Silliman. I'm gonna shoot in there and see if they have any garlic butter. Tried doing my own. Got bought butter and bought garlic powder, but it's not the same. I ended up putting was I put thyme in or whatever. I tried to make the garlic butter, and it's just not the same. The shrimp didn't turn out like it normally turns out. So I need to try to see if I can get some garlic butter. And the butter. Oh my goodness, it was like 300 pesos for a little bit of butter. It's a crazy price. So what would you normally have to eat in Canada, Jerky? What would you normally eat? Hey guys, I'm only got another 10 minutes here because I'm starting to roast out here. I feel like I'm a lechon, Canadian lechon. So it's 8:20 here. I'm gonna stay till 8:30, and then I'm gonna be saying goodbye. So if you have any questions that you'd like to ask away. I gotta try to figure out how to get my screen off the back. Don't see anything on here for changing that, guys. 17 hours direct flight. Okay. Yeah, so 16 and a half hours for us. So might as well say 17 hours. And so did you watch my new video yet, Jericho, in regards to when you get off of the plane? So once you get to Manila, you should watch that video because I do a walkthrough where you go because you're going to have to leave that terminal to go to the domestic terminal. So you're going to go down the exit and you're going to see where all the baggage conveyors are. And you're going to walk out through where the exit is. And then you're going to walk right out of the airport and you're going to turn right. You're going to go right as you go out of the doors and go to the very far end to get a bus. These buses all free and it's going to take you over to the other terminal, which is the domestic terminal. And you will, if you're taking Philippine Airlines, you'll see there Philippine Airlines, and you'll walk in that doorway. Just make sure that you have your ticket out, right? Because they're going to want to see your ticket, and then they're going to tell you what gate to go to. You're likely going to go the same direction I am. You're going to turn right, and you're going to go down the very end, which is going to be where you're going to go in through customs. And that's going to be check-in because you're coming into a new airport, right? So you're going to go through the customs there. And then as soon as you come out of the customs, which is very simple, you're going to find it's very, very easy. They're just going to want you. They didn't even ask us to take our laptop or anything like that out of our belongings. And as soon as you come out of the customs, it's very simple. It's nothing like Canada. Right there, you're going to see the gates. There's a big billboard right there, screen showing the gates. And you're either going to go to the left or you're going to go to the right, depending on where you're going to go. Look at your gates, look at your time. It's very simple. Don't be stressed out. Just take your time. But if you watch that video that I've put out, that'll be very helpful for you because it'll share what it's going to be like once you get to Manila and what you'll be dealing with. It's beautiful. No issues. My diet is as follows: no bread, no pasta, no potatoes, no sugar, no alcohol. Okay. But sugar, a lot of foods that you eat turn into sugar, right? So what do you normally eat? What's the norm for you to eat? It's amazing how much sugar is in, or actually not just in, but how it's produced, right? You can eat carrots and it turns into sugar, right? Yeah, banana, if it's ripe, it's sugar, right? For potatoes, can't you end up having sweet potatoes? I thought sweet potatoes were okay for sugar diabetes. Bread, I know, is really bad. And pasta. You're going to have problems with no sugar here in the Philippines because everything here got loaded with sugar. Alcohol, you just don't drink alcohol. Simple. I don't drink alcohol occasionally. I use monk sweetener for coffee and I eat lots of meat and vegetables and moderate food intake. Okay. So I have the only food I normally have is the breakfast right now, and that's my only food that I have. What's monk sweetener? Good luck getting that sweetener here. Monk, you better bring a whole bunch of it with you. Just make sure you put it in a clear plastic bag. If you can get the little pouches, bring it with you. Same as you want to bring your own deodorant. I don't know if you ended up getting those clear travel bags. And remember, we were talking about camera. Oh my goodness, Cherokee! I highly recommend you get the DJI Action 5 Pro. That's all you need, buddy. You don't need anything else. That's actually all I've used so far since I've been here. I haven't even used my DJI Pocket 3 or my Insta 360. I haven't even used any of that. Clementines are my go dessert. Well, here's the problem: is the clementines here are not the same as what we get. So that could be a challenge for you. Every time we purchase clementines here, oh, they're sour. They just taste gross. I always get the larger oranges. They call them sun-kissed oranges. That's my go-to, and they're 25 pesos per orange. But they have stones in them, seeds, right? And almost all their clementines here also have stones or seeds in them. You can buy a bag of them, but we haven't lucked out. All the times I've been here and we bought them, have not been fortunate to get sweet clementines. So they just ended up not being eaten, unfortunately. So, Jericho, make sure that you watch my upcoming videos. They'll be very helpful for you. They'll give you a walkthrough in regards of what you're going to actually experience coming to the Philippines. It's exciting. Love the Philippines. Um, I hope you enjoy and keep watching my videos. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Please make sure to like, comment, and if you can, watch the videos through. And when you comment, if you can do at least like 9 words, because that's what the algorithm's actually looking for. Greatly appreciate it. Donald, my brother is 75 and has cancer. It's operable. Hopefully, oh, wow. That's good that it's operable, Donald. So he's 75. How long did he know he had cancer? Has he been going for chemo prior to all this? Or a lot of men don't get checkups, Donald. That's the problem with men. We all think, oh, yeah, we're strong. And then the cancer comes up on us, and there's things that we could have been proactive on, and we're not proactive, right? Very important that men get their checkups, right? Age 50, colon cancer. And if you're good, 10 years after, I believe it is, make sure you go in for another coloscopy and get checked out. But also, get your blood checks, cholesterol. You know, don't try to be a tough guy when it comes to your health, because your health is everything. Money's nothing. Obviously, you need money to survive, but if you don't have your health, what's the money going to do? And you definitely don't want to be coming to the Philippines if you have health issues. It's the last thing you want to do. Okay, guys, I'm going to say bye. It is hot out here. I am like a lichon right now. So I appreciate everybody showing up. I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for coming by, and see you in the next chat. And I hope you watch the videos that I put out and you enjoy. Please like, share. You know the drill. Helps the channel and the algorithm grow, right? See you later, my friend. You have a great day too.